Just scratch it. Scratch it. What's up, sons? It's Blind Run with Son of a Tech once again, and today we have yet another talking head video. Chiacore, or Corepool.com, as it's now known because of the whole trademark issue, which we have a video for that coming up later this week. So be sure to hit the subscribe and notification bell for that. That's a fascinating topic, and I got to interview the owner or writer of the chiaplot.net who got the original trademark warning emails. So it's super fascinating story. Hope you'll stay tuned. We also have security concerns that people have been having. We have done our own due diligence. I am also working with a security specialist to help me out as well, who's monitoring via, anything from remote access tools to keyloggers, etc. We'll be doing a whole video on that later, probably pushed out till next week because that takes more time. This particular video is just covering core-pool.com being down. And we'll get into it right after a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is myself. To support the channel, click the join button below the video and you will get access to our privately hosted Rocket Chat. Selecting the $1.99 option will get you access, and after that you need to head over to the membership tab, scroll down, and expand out your membership perks. Find the section for connecting on social media, and in that section there will be a secret registration URL to join Rocket Chat, where you can sign up to enjoy talking with other cryptocurrency enthusiasts and miners without spammers, scammers, or bots. Welcome back. So what we have here is essentially a notice on the website that we'll pull up for you guys. And it says the pool service is stopped, so you can't connect to it right now. This means no farming done in the downtime. You can use your own Chia GUI for farming solo until we restart the service. Make sure you click stop farming in the Corepool app, or if you can't, make sure you rename your config_back.yaml to config.yaml. The reason you need to do this is, like we stated, what ends up happening when you run the Chiacore.executable or whatever, it essentially rewrites that config to change the payout address. This is partly how the pool works to distribute the funds to everybody. And so if you want to go back to solo mining, what you need to do is just rename the backed up file that they did create when it's first run for you to the config.yaml, and then at that point you'll be good to go. That's the big thing that I wanted to point out. All right, so here are the problems that they are trying to solve and explanations as well. Number one, we have to investigate the possible fake plotting issue and fix it. Because if some of the cheaters can get PPS, the rewards going to get added unequal. We have several security checks implemented already, and a lot of them are not getting PPS, but the website is showing the whole size of the pool with the possible fake plots. So they're going to fix that too. Number two, we will make a new Corepool app, which you can download from the site when it will be up and running. The old versions will be deprecated. I'm not sure the reasoning for this, to be honest. When the service will be available again, we will make an announcement here. Then you'll be able to reach our site and download the application. There are questions that how block rewards get paid after we restart the service. It will be paid based on the new plot points which will be generated. We are not going to reset PPS after every block. It will get reset a few times a day in exact hours, and the transactions will be processed when this happens. With this method, everyone can benefit from the downtime block rewards, even if joining a little bit later. Okay, so essentially right now what you have is the pool is down, primarily due to this fake plotting issue. Now, in addition to that, the website was getting DDoSed, and he moved it to Cloudflare. Good move, highly recommended. Now, he is having some issues with moving everything off of an old cloud service onto a new cloud service. And so I think that's part of what is also going to take a little bit more time. As it sits right now, if you want to start mining, we are now back to the one option of HPool if you want to get any sort of farm rewards, at least until Corepool is back up, and then we test it and monitor it and see if it's functioning again. I do not know what to tell you guys other than This is how it goes with crypto. I have actually been in his position before as far as getting a pool overloaded, having downtime, having all of this sort of work go on. It's part of the reason why we haven't restarted any pools, because I remember being up till like 3 a.m. and then going to work at 8 a.m. and it was miserable. So that's the reason we haven't done it yet. I'm struggling just keeping up with YouTube. So I feel for him. I hope that he can get it figured out. And once he does, of course, we'll give you guys an update. But as it sits right now, what you're going to need to do is once again, rename the backup file config that they had created or generated when they rebuilt the other config, or the config that's currently being used, and just rename the current one, the config.yaml, to config_back or whatever, and then rename the backup to the official one. Save that file within your Chia directory, and then you'll be back to solo plotting. At that point, you can move over to HPool if you like, via our HPool guide, at least for now. Let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions and comments are down below. I will see you next Tuesday. If you enjoyed this content, you can watch more by clicking this playlist up here, or go ahead and subscribe.